So if you are bald-headed, if you have short hair, if you have dreadlocks, if you have relaxed hair, this method literally works for you. As long as you have hair, you're gonna have to do a daily routine or a daily moisture method that works for you. Hello everyone, so this is the first ever tutorial for Eden and for the channel ever since I've come back. I'm super excited. So this will be like the workstation, or like the area where I'll be shooting lots of the hair content. It'll change gradually over time to what I envision this whole thing to be. I'm looking at the monitor. I feel like there's something here, but I think it's what you call this, deodorant from before I put on this top. I just need to wipe it off before I leave. So gradually over time it will change. Up there I have a little bit of my products. Then I have Doom. You know, summer, there's always something that you need to Doom. And then I have my minerals, my sage, and then here are my products. This banner I had it made for me, and then I painted it for my first market that I had last year. Okay, this is something that stores my stuff, and up here is like my books. So gradually over time I will change it. I'm super excited for that journey, but for now I'm here to do like a little tutorial of the lock method slash LCO method, depending on your porosity, right? So lock method is literally the daily routine. This is the daily moisturizing method that you use when you wake up and at night, preferably like twice a day. You can do it every 2 days, or every one day, or every day, depending on how dry your hair is and your porosity, right? So if you are high porosity, that means that you are able to absorb and you are able to lose moisture quickly. So you can absorb product easily. Your hair basically can absorb water water moisturizes product basically much quicker, but also lose it much quicker. And with lock method, it's difficult for you to absorb moisture, and sometimes you can lose moisture quite easy. So it depends on your porosity. Oh, it's the wind. It depends on your porosity what method works for you. So I'm low porosity, so I use the LCO method. So I start with my liquid, which is my water with some leave-in conditioner inside, and then I follow up with my cream, which is the C, and then the O, which is the oil. So it's liquid, L, and then C is for cream, your moisturizers essentially, and then the O is for the oil. And if you're high porosity, you can start with the liquid or your leave-in conditioner, then you follow up with the oil, and then after the oil you apply your moisturizer. So I'm going to show you guys. So after every wash day, most wash days, I have in my twists. These are like 2 weeks old because lately I've been a bit lazy to like take them off. So after like I remove or untangle the twists, I'll have like a nice twist out. My afro will have like twists at the end. It's really cool. So that's what I do. But essentially I do twists to protect my hair. I do twists to retain moisture, make sure that my cream and my oil is definitely locked in. This is like the most protective hairstyle you could ever have. You know, some people think it's like childish, but you can style it up. You know, you can style it up. I don't think if you do twists today you would want to tangle them or unravel them tomorrow, because you've spent so much time doing these twists. Why not stay like a week or 3 days, then probably like on a Friday you start untangling it out and having your hair popped out for the weekend. So this is what I've basically been the protective style I've been under for the whole week. but this weekend I want to unravel them to look pretty and stuff. So I'm going to look at the monitor. So I'm going to start with my L, which is my liquid. Inside there's like leave-in conditioner, and then I just make sure that all the hair has liquid. So even if you have your hair out, even with your natural hair out and you don't have twists in, it still applies. This is like a daily routine type of thing. And then because like I said, I'm low porosity, I start with my Eden cream of the crop moisturizer. Just a few pumps, warm it up, and then apply it. You see how lightweight it is, but it's definitely moisturizing. That I can tell you, that much I can tell you. So, oh, okay, girl. Okay, cream of the crop pizza. But yes, like then I know for a fact that I'm moisturized for the entire day and night. I'll wake up tomorrow just to moisturize again, and then I follow up with my Eden oil. I start with my hairline. Hairlines are so important, guys. These are like top priority. And you see my movement is starting here, going up, not towards your face, otherwise you'll start having pimples. So I do this. Guys, I applied foundation just for control, because I'm like, you know what, I'm going to run errands, might as well have like some foundation in. I'm not big on makeup. I'm not a makeup guru. I don't know a lot. I might be a natural hair care guru though. Jokes. But after applying oil on your hairline, you can apply it on your hair as well. Make sure that the ends also get that goodness, because the ends are the driest parts of your hair, because these are old hairs, so they are like drier than other parts of your hair. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. But obviously I will elaborate on that if you want more videos on that. We're still on this journey. It's the beginning of this journey, so I'm still going to explain a lot. But lock method / LCO method is something you need to know today. Okay, so just to spice it up, I'm going to use some molding gel. It's from Vida. It's, yeah, Avida Kapaki Vida. No, it's Vida. Right, so I'll take my old toothbrush and I'll just apply it on my hairline, just to have that effect, just to lay them down, because I'm styling basically the twists. I'm not big on baby hairs, like having like hectic baby hairs, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to do that for yourself. I like keeping it very, very simple, very, very simple. I'm a very simple girl. Let me just also put it here. And I'm not big on like making sure that all the twists out, the lines of the twist outs are equal. It only depends on what I'm doing. You understand? Like it only depends. It depends on the hairstyle. Then I'll be attentive to the line. But a twist out is not a big deal for me, because once I unravel the twists, the parts that are gonna show out is basically the curls from the twists and not the lines. You're literally gonna afro it out. So let me take a ribbon. So you can also like just take a ribbon and have like a pondo. If you have shorter hair, you can leave it. You know what I mean? If you have shorter hair, you don't have to go through so much. You can just leave your hair as it is. Don't do twists. But if you have hair that's enough, but where's the pondo? Or if you have hair enough to do like to make some twists, then you can do that. You know, you can do that. You're more than welcome to do that. But if you don't, that's still fine. If you don't want to do it, it's still fine. Like, it's not a... Oh, it's actually getting hot. It's not a like hectic thing for anyone to do. But essentially, that's what I'll be looking like. This is what I'll be looking like. Going to run my errands. Like, it's just for... Oh, but I look cute. I'll just have my rings on after this. You know what I'll do? Let me put on a doek. Let me put on a doek. And just for 5 minutes. Then I'll come back on camera to show you guys. So I'm back with my rings and my doek. So let's take my doek out and see if lady Niana. Yeah, like, it's just a simple lay. It's not like a, oh my gosh, we gotta be laid. But this is it for the lock method. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was insightful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Please go down the comment section and ask me. If something was not clear, please ask me again. I'll elaborate more on other videos about porosity, about any other thing. There's so many things to talk about, but I wanted to start with the lock method because I know above and beyond everything, the daily routine is what makes the healthy hair. It's what makes you, like, it's the everyday thing. You know, you can wash your hair once a week or once in 2 weeks, but the lock method is an everyday thing or every 2-day thing, and I needed you guys to know about the lock/LCO method and which one to use for your hair porosity. And I feel like I did that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up as well. I can't wait for many more videos to come and talk about other things. Can't wait for you guys to also be part of this journey. So if you are bald-headed, if you have short hair, if you have dreadlocks, if you have relaxed hair, this method literally works for you. As long as you have hair, you're gonna have to do a daily routine or a daily moisture method that works for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.